I watch the breakfast dishes alone by the sink and watch the gray water go down in a blink. The city is bustling, the morning is bright, but I'm still trapped in the middle of night. I tell my reflection that I'm doing fine, that I finally crossed over our boundary line. But the moment I stop trying to keep my head high, the armor breaks open and suffocates the light. And I cry for you still, but the calendar turned and the ashes are cold from the bridges we burned. The world tells me stop, says it's time to be strong, but my eyes didn't get the advice from the song. A year has gone by since you walked out the door, but the salt is still wet on the living room floor. They say I'm alright, but I've run out of will. I cry for you still. Yeah, I cry for you still. I went to the market and bought some fresh fruit, trying to build up a normal routine and pursue. But I saw your favorite brand on the shelf, and I had to look down just to steady myself. It's the smallest of things that reopen the tear, like a specific jacket a stranger might wear. You're thousands of miles from this neighborhood scene, but your ghost is the loudest thing I've ever seen. Is there a limit to how many drops can fall? Is one into the names we scream to the wall? I thought that the well would have dried up by now, that time would have cured me and shown me just how. But the pain is as sharp as the day that you left, a permanent, heavy, unchanging gift. And I cry for you still, though the calendar turned and the ashes are cold from the bridges we burned. The world tells me stop, says it's time to be strong, but my eyes didn't get the advice from the song. A year has gone by since you walked out the door, but the salt is still wet on the living room floor. They say I'm alright, but I've run out of will. I cry for you still. Yeah, I cry for you still. The tears keep on coming, they won't let me go. A river of everything we used to know. The sun goes away, the bedroom gets chill, and in the deep dark, I cry for you still. The closet doors open wide, exposing empty hooks, right beside the shelf where you removed your favorite books. The silence in the kitchen has a heavy, bitter taste. Every corner of this apartment feels like wasted space. I'm holding on to keys that don't unlock a thing anymore, staring at the footprints leading out to the front door. We used to talk about the things we'd build when we grew old. Now we're sorting through the items that we need to hold. It's a sudden shift of weather, a freezing of the air, from a lifetime of devotion to an empty rocking chair. text you sent this morning says you're dropping off the key, and you asked me not to be there, 'cause it's easier to flee. I'm driving around the block just to give you space to pack, terrified to think of what you're never bringing back. I see your car pull away in my rearview mirror's light, and the sun is going down on my world before the night. How do I unlearn the habit of reaching for your waist? How do I erase the memory of the way your lips tasted? We're a movie that was canceled right before the final scene, trapped inside the static of a dark, forgotten screen. It's a breakup, a final step, a closing of a view, the terrifying inventory of a life without you. We're tearing down the kingdom that we built upon the sand, leaving nothing but the shadows on my cold and shaking hand. No warnings on the radar, no shelter from the sound, just a close of our forever hitting hard against the ground. Yeah, the hardest part of watching all our promises corrupt is the cold and heavy silence of a sudden breakup. It's over. The keys are on the line. It's over. It ends just like that. Just a single word. Just a final just a breakup. The grandfather clock is the only voice left, ticking away in the hall by the door. We're sitting together, but feeling the theft of the words that we used to spill on the floor. You look at your hands, I look at the wall. The distance between us is miles wide. We don't even try to reach out or call across the deep river where we used to hide. And it's the heavy, cold silence of love, the quiet we built, every shadow and piece of. No shouting, no anger, no slamming of doors, just two lonely ghosts on these hardwood floors. The music has faded, the strings have all torn and left us with nothing but the tip of sky. Now you are a stranger, I call a best friend, and we're just polite as the feelings all die. A simple good morning, a quiet good night. We're keeping core phrases to cover the grave. We're keeping the peace, but we're losing the light, with absolutely nothing left here to save. Sometimes a scream is a beautiful thing, because it still means that you want to be heard. But the stillness is numbing, a venomous sting, when nobody's willing to say the last word. We're suffocating in the calm of the storm, where the ice overtop what used to be warm. In the heavy, cold silence of love, the quiet we built, every shadow and piece of no shouting, no anger, no slamming of doors, just two lonely ghosts on these hardwood floors. The music has faded, the strings have all torn, and left us with nothing but the tip of the thorn. We ran out of sentences, ran out of air. Now the silence of love is the only thing there. No more words, no more sighs, just the quiet retreat in your eyes. The volume is zero, the static is done. The silence of love means that we are undone. I saw you laughing at the corner cafe, the exact same way you used to laugh at my jokes. You leaned right in to hear what they had to say, while my whole world went up in a cloud of smoke. You wore the jacket that I bought you last spring, the one you said made you feel safe from the cold. But now it's shielding you from a brand new thing, and a different hand is the one that you hold. And you're giving my sky to someone else, leaving my heart on the bottom shelf. The smiles that were mine, the late night tears, the secrets we whispered for 5 long years. You packaged them up and you passed them along, like I was just a rehearsal for a better song. I'm sitting right here, completely undone, watching you love someone else like they're the one. Do you tell them the stories you told me at night, about the childhood fears that you keep in your head? Do you make them promise to turn on the light when the thunderstorms rumble over the bed? It's like you took our blueprint and changed the name, built the exact same house on a different street. hold your hand. They take my place. They get to look at your beautiful face. I'm just a shadow, a past tense phrase, while you give someone else the rest of your days. You're sitting on the counter, swinging your feet, looking at me like a stranger on the street. The keys are in your pocket, the car is left to run, and you're smiling like a shadow at the setting of the sun. I ask you if you love me, if there's anything to say, then you look at me with eyes like an open, quiet grave. I used to believe every word that you spoke before the foundation of our universe broke. Now I'm standing in the kitchen, waiting for the blow of the very final story that you're ever gonna show. And it's your last lie, the prettiest one, the final little bullet from a smoking gun. You look me in the eyes and you say it's for the best, while you're ripping out the oxygen from inside my chest. It's a terminal deception, a beautiful goodbye, watching the forever start to falter and die. Yeah, the hardest part of watching everything capsize is the shivering cold of your very last lie. The perfume on your jacket is a brand new scent, a cruel little marker of the places that you went. You tell me that you're sorry, tell me that you care, while you're reaching for your suitcase, resting heavy on the stair. I don't even fight it, I don't even scream, I just sit and watch you poison the remainder of the dream. Don't coat it in sugar, don't play with the truth. Don't tell me that you're leaving just to save my youth. Just look me in the face and say you found someone new instead of this fiction that you're forcing me through. And it's your is the shivering cold of your very last line. I still love you. That was your last line. I'll never forget you as you say goodbye. The door handle turns, the silence creeps in. The sound of a front door clicking shut, followed by a low, hollow piano note fading out. Your last looking at the coffee, brewing just for one, staring at the shadow of the morning sun. I used to hear your laughter bouncing off the wall. Now the quiet in this kitchen is the loudest thing of all. I found your silver bracelet behind the bedside table. I tried to put it in a box, but I wasn't strong or able. I know I was the storm that brought the freezing rain. I know I am the reason for this heavy, quiet pain. I'm standing at the crossroads, a beggar in the dark, pleading with the ashes for a single tiny spark. And I'm so sorry for missing you this way, drowning in the middle of a cold and empty day. It's a terminal lake, a slow motion decline, realizing that your heartbeat is no longer mine. I'm screaming out, I'm sorry, to an empty open room, but the silence only wraps me in a deeper kind of gloom. Yeah, the hardest part of the forever that we blew is the bitter constant rhythm of just sorry, missing you. The text is in my drafts, the words are far too thick. My fingers start to tremble and the clock begins to tick. I wanna tell you how the house has lost its golden glow, and how I finally see the things I didn't wanna know. But I don't have the right to interrupt your peace, even if this longing is a beast I can't release. Is it a sin to wish that you were lonely too, trapped inside the memory of the things we used to do? I'm a prisoner of habit, a master of regret, paying for the promises that I so easily upset. tried to rearrange the books on the shelf to build a brand new version of myself. I threw out the sweater that you left on the chair and bought a new mattress to pretend you weren't there. My mind has accepted that we crossed the finish line. It tracks all the logic and it's doing just fine. But there's a quiet rebellion underneath my skin. The moment the midnight darkness settles in, because reason is a luxury the daytime can afford. But the night is a courtroom where the truth can't be ignored. I can tell everybody that I'm finally through, but my chest keeps on beating to the rhythm of you. Oh, it still needs you. It's not listening to me. It doesn't care about the pride or the casualty. It's a stubborn little traveler that won't turn around, left crying for your shadow on this lonely ground. I've packed up the boxes and I've crossed out your name, but my heart didn't get the memo that we ended the game. No matter the wreckage, no matter the blues, a part of me still needs you. I sat at the table with someone brand new. He's gentle and patient, he's nothing like you. He asked for my story, he held my cold hand, and I smiled like a person who has everything planned. But my pulse didn't quicken, the air didn't move. I'm a needle that's stuck in an old broken groove. I'm a ghost at the dinner, just playing a part, while you're still occupying the vault of my heart. Yeah, it still needs you. It's not listening to me. It doesn't care about the pride or the casualty. It's a stubborn little traveler that won't turn around, left crying for your shadow on this lonely ground. I've packed up the boxes and I've crossed out your name, but my heart didn't get the memo that we ended the game. No matter the wreckage, no matter the blues, a part of me still needs you. It's a pathetic confession, a beautiful wake, a desperate measure a lonely heart makes, to cling to the poison that gave it its breath, scared of a healing that feels like a death. Still needs you, despite the locked door. Still needs you. On the kitchen floor, my head says it's over. My head says I'm free, but my heart won't stop begging for me. Still need you. It still need you. Your suitcase is an anchor, resting heavy on the floor, and your hand is hovering over the brass of the front door. The hallway light is flickering, casting shadows on your face, and I can feel the sudden chill of a dying empty space. I'm swallowing my pride tonight, throwing down my shields, trying to bridge the fracture of these broken-hearted fields. I know I made it stormy, I know I brought the winter rain, but don't erase the years we spent just to run away from pain. I'm standing at the crossroads, a beggar in the dark, pleading for the embers of a long extinguished spark. Oh, don't leave me in the wreckage of a terminal goodbye. Don't turn into a phantom under this collapsing sky. I'm a house without a structural beam, a bird without a wing, learning how to choke on every song I used to sing. If you take another step, you take the oxygen I breathe, leaving me to suffocate while you prepare to leave. Yeah, the hardest part of standing on this devastating ridge is begging you to stay before you burn the final bridge. The car is idling outside, a getaway in the dawn. You're looking at your wristwatch like you're already gone. I see the finality settling deep inside your eyes, the quiet freezing execution of 1,000 compromise. Just give me 20 minutes, give me one more simple breath before you sentence this forever to a slow and lonely death. Is there nothing left to fight for? No treasure in the sand? Are you really letting go of my cold looking at the glass that shattered on the kitchen floor, and the crooked line of footprints leading out the door. I try to rewrite history, try to dictate how you feel, but I cannot force a ghost to find a way to heal. I kept a tight grip on the reins, thought I could steer the storm, but you cannot force a freezing heart to suddenly stay warm. I wanted to be the gravity that kept your feet on ground, but you were always spinning out, waiting to be found. I'm a pilot in a cockpit where the instruments are dead, drowning in the heavy script I wrote inside my head, and I can't control the way you fall out of love with me. Can't control the changing tide of a wild and open sea. I'm a king without a kingdom, a master of the phantom space, trying to command the lines upon your fading face. It's a terminal surrender, a dropping of the shield, realizing that my stubborn hands are powerless to heal. Yeah, the hardest part of watching all our promises corrupt is knowing that I do not control the way you're out. The phone is face down, but the silence speaks in volumes now. I kept trying to fix the bridge without a blueprint or a how. I thought if I just loved you more or held you twice as tight, I could force the fading colors back into the light. But you're a runaway train on a cold, unyielding track, and there's not a single we erupt. Letting go, hands are completely bare. Letting go to the cold and open air. I cannot make you stay. I cannot change your soul. It's not control. I'm walking through the hallway, but I'm stepping on your ghost, tracing out the outlines of the girl I miss the most. The sun is coming sideways through the dusty window pane, throwing shapes against the floorboards like a dark familiar stain. I don't need to see your face to know that you're still in the room. Your memory is a silhouette that anchors all this gloom. I turn around too quickly when the curtains start to sway, thinking maybe you came back to wash the gray away. But it's just a trick of light upon a cold and empty wall, a terminal reminder that I have no one left to call. And I'm living in your shadow, freezing in the dark, trying to ignite a fire from an old extinguished spark. Every corner that I turn to, every single step I take is a carbon copy echo of a heart you chose to break. You walked out of the door and left the sun behind the hill. Now I'm trapped inside the outline that you left upon the sill. Yeah, the hardest part of watching our forever turn to ash is navigating shadows from a slow motion crash. The bedroom is a gallery of things left on the floor, a shape beside the mattress where you don't sleep anymore. I try to close my eyes, but I can see you on the wall, a dark and heavy canvas making me feel small. You're living in a new town, walking in the light, while your shadow stays behind to be my keeper for the night. Are you haunted by me too, or did you get away clean, leaving me to bargain with a ghost I've never seen? I'm a prisoner of habit, a slave to what we were, chasing after footprints that are nothing but a blur. And I'm living in your shadow, freezing in the dark, trying to ignite a fire from an kitchen door. I can't escape the dark. I cannot run the view. The sound of a single rolling footstep that abruptly cuts to silence. I watch from across the crowded old rooms. You laugh like a flower that started to bloom. You're talking to strangers, you're sharing the light. I'm just a shadow on the edge of your night. I know every line, the curve of your smile, but I keep my distance, I stay back a mile. 'Cause speaking my truth would just get in your way. So I swallow the words that I'm dying to say. I'm a master of masking the heat in my eyes, wrapping my longing in friendly disguises. I smile when you walk in, I look at the floor, holding a key to a locked up old door. Because a silent love hurts, it's burning inside, a beautiful tragedy I'm forced to hide. It's a symphony playing with no one to hear, droning in secrets when you are so near. I'm breaking in pieces without a single sound, bleeding out quiet on this hollowed out ground. The heaviest anchor is the one that stays dark. Yeah, silent love hurts. You tell me your troubles, you tell me your fears, and I sit here beside you and wipe back your tears. I'm your steady companion, your safest retreat, while my own heart is skipping a dangerous beat. I want to say, look at me, I've always been here, but the risk of the losing is the ultimate fear. So I play out the role that you wrote for my life, cutting my soul on a tongue-tied old knife. Because a silent love hurts, it's a burning inside, a beautiful tragedy I am forced to hide. It's a symphony playing The curtains are drawn against a sky of heavy gray. I haven't found the energy to wash the dust away. Your coffee mug is sitting in the center of the sink, and I'm staring at the counter, far too paralyzed to think. The clock upon the mantle keeps on dragging out the hours, while I'm watching the decay of our anniversary flowers. I used to be a lighthouse, used to hold a steady flame. Now I tremble in the dark at the mention of your name. I'm a body out of oxygen, a soul without a spark, just a heavy piece of wreckage floating lonely in the dark. And I'm sinking in low spirits, drowning in the blue, trapped inside the inventory of a life without you. It's a terminal depression, a slow motion decline, trying to find a heartbeat on a broken down line. I'm a shadow in the hallway, a ghost upon the floor, weeping for the version of us that don't live here anymore. Yeah, the hardest part of watching our forever lose its life is the heavy, cold surrender of these low spirits tonight. The television's humming just to mimic human speech, but every bit of comfort is completely out of reach. I put your old winter coat across my shivering chest, trying to remember how it felt to be your guest. But the fabric's gone cold and the scent has started fading, while the silence in this empty room is quietly invading. They tell me I should get out without you. I sit on the edge of the unmade bed. The street lamps outside cast a skeletal glow, replaying the words that you finally said when you packed up the life that we used to know. Don't turn the switch on the lamp by the door. I don't want to see where your suitcase once stood. The shadows are heavy and pooled on the floor, and the quiet is freezing the neighborhood. And I'm trapped in a dark room, losing my mind, developing memories you left behind, like old negatives that are swimming in gray. I'm watching the color of us fade away. No flash of a light, no spark in the dark, just an empty container where you left your mark. The sun is alive on the other side of the moon, but I'm drowning in shadows in this dark room. I find your receipt from that night in July, when we laughed in the rain till our jackets were soaked. Now it's just paper that's crisp and dry, and the memory burns like a fire that choked. I look at the outline where your picture hung, a square on the wall that is lighter than the rest. The bitterest song that has ever been sung is the beat of this heart that is trapped in my chest. They say exposure to light cures the grief, that stepping outside will bring some relief. But the brightness just burns, and it shows me the truth, that I'm no longer home, and I'm no longer you. So I lock up the windows and pull down the shades and stay in the place where the ghost never fades. Yeah, I'm trapped in a dark room, losing my mind, developing memories you left behind, like old negatives that are swimming in gray. I'm watching the colors fade away. No flash of light and no spark in the dark, just an empty container where you left your mark. The sun is alive on the other midnight eyes, the ultimate home of our final goodbyes. No switches to flip, no candles to bloom, just me and your absence in this dark room. The mirror has a fracture right across my reflection, mirroring the damage of our final disconnection. The handle on the front door is loose from when you shook it. I offered you my devotion, but you just took it. The dinner plates are shattered in the corner of the room, just another monument to our domestic gloom. I tried to glue the pieces back to how they used to be, but the jagged little edges only make me bleed. There's no shelter from the winter when the roof is caved in. I don't even recognize the skin that I am in, and it's so broken, darling, from the ceiling to the floor. We don't even have a structural being anymore. It's a terminal collapse, a total devastation of a love that used to be a holy destination. The vows are in the trash, the promises are dead, drowning in the heavy words that we both said. Yeah, the hardest part of watching our universe smoke is realizing everything we ever had is all broken. I'm checking through the pockets of your winter coat, and I find a tiny fragment of a love note. The ink has gone blurry from the moisture in the air, just a soft reminder that you used to care. Now the house is a museum of a tragic failed design, two parallel lives that ran out of time. You can't fix a vase when it's turned into sand. nothing left to mend. This is the end. I sit at the table and drink down my tea. Whoa. Everyone talks right in front of me. I laugh at the jokes and I play out my part to hide the slow bleeding inside of my heart. Nobody notices the shift in my tone or the way that I feel so completely alone. I'm locking the damage deep down in my chest, putting the ghost of our always to rest. There are no screaming matches, no plates on the floor, no slamming of gates as you walk out the door. Just a quiet collapse of a beautiful thing and the cold heavy weight of a promiseless ring. a beautiful gloom. Silent hurt, no one knows. Silent hurt. I look at the space where you used to lay, and I try to negotiate my way through the day. I tell my mind that I'm doing just fine, that it's only a matter of patience and time. But my ribcage is heavy, my breathing is shallow. I'm a shadow of a person in a room full of tallow. My head knows the reasons we had to depart, but the logic gets lost on the way to my heart. I can lock all the doors and pretend I'm secure. I can tell myself lies till the memories blur, but the baseline is steady, the baseline is true. When the lights go out, there's no hiding the view. Oh, my heart needs you. It doesn't care about the past, it doesn't understand why the good didn't last. It's a stubborn little creature, it's a blind little fool, still breaking the peace and rewriting the rule. I can say I'm moved on, I can say that I'm free, but my pulse keeps on begging for you and me. No matter the damage, no matter the bruise, and you're still the only one my heart keeps on choosing. I bought a new chair, I painted the hall, trying to change up the view, but the phantom of you is a permanent guest, sitting right here on the left of my chest. It doesn't care that you walked away cold, oh, that all of our promises turned into mold. It just remembers the warmth of your skin, and it's screaming to let the disaster back in. Oh, my heart needs you. It doesn't care about the past, it doesn't understand why the good didn't last. It's a stubborn little creature, it's a blind little fool, still breaking the peace and rewriting the rule. I can say I'm moved on, I can say that I'm free, but my pulse keeps on begging for you and me. No matter the damage, no matter the bruise, and you're still the only one my heart keeps on choosing. My brain says it's toxic, my brain says it's done. It tells me to pack up my bags and to run, but my chest is a prison where you hold the key, and my heart won't cooperate with saving me. Still need you, despite all the scars. transform, staring at the shadow of the morning sun. I used to hear your laughter bouncing off the wall. Now the quiet in this kitchen is the loudest thing of all. I found your silver bracelet behind the bedside table. I tried to put it in a box, but I wasn't strong or able. I know I was a storm that brought the freezing rain. I know I am the reason for this heavy, quiet pain. I'm standing at the crossroads, a beggar in the dark, pleading with the ashes for a single tiny spark. And I'm so sorry for missing you this way, drowning in the middle of a cold and empty day. It's a terminal ache, a slow motion decline, realizing that your heartbeat is no longer mine. I'm screaming out, I'm sorry, to an empty open room, but the silence only wraps me in a deeper kind of gloom. Yeah, the hardest part of the forever that we blew is the bitter constant rhythm of just sorry, missing you. The text is in my drafts, the words are far too thick. My fingers start to tremble and the clock begins to tick. I wanna tell you how the house has lost its golden glow, and how I finally see the things I didn't wanna know. But I don't have the right to interrupt your peace, even if this longing is a beast I can't raise. Is it a sin to wish that you were lonely too, trapped inside the memory of the things we used to do? I'm a prisoner of habit, a master of regret, paying for the promises that I so easily upset. And I'm so sorry for missing you this way, drowning in the middle of a cold and empty day. It's a terminal ache, a slow motion decline, realizing that your heartbeat is no longer mine. I'm screaming out, I'm sorry, to an empty open room, but the silence only wraps me in a deeper kind of gloom. Yeah, the hardest part of the forever that we blew is the bitter constant rhythm of just sorry, missing you. So sorry for the way I let it break, still missing you with every single breath I take. Just an echo in the hall, just a shadow on the wall. watch your car turn left at the edge of the street, leaving a silence that feels so complete. We did everything right, we were mature and kind. You didn't leave a trail of bitter anger behind. There were no screaming matches, no slamming the door, just a quiet agreement that we couldn't do more. But the mature decisions don't cushion the fall when you're left with your shadow on a bare kitchen wall. They say the clean breaks are the easiest to heal, that a sensible ending is the best way to feel. But the logic is cold and the logic is thin when the first lonely midnight starts closing in. Because goodbye still hurts, it cooks just as deep. Living with all of the secrets we promised to keep. It doesn't matter, we smiled and we wished each other were a beautiful ending. Can still feel like hell. There's no magic in knowing it's for the best when you're holding the weight of a hollowed out chest. No matter how graceful the bridge we burned, goodbye still hurts. That's the lesson I've learned. I'm putting your books in a box by the bed. I'm playing the gentle last words that you said. You told me you loved me, you held my cold hand. I do tired travelers who reach the wrong land. I don't have a reason to hate you or blame, but the water still falls when I whisper your name. It's a peaceful departure, a civilized text, but I'm entirely terrified of what's coming next. Because goodbye still hurts, it cuts just as deep. Living with all of the secrets we promised to keep. It doesn't matter, we smiled and we wished each other well. A beautiful ending can still feel like hell. There's no magic in knowing it's for the best when you're holding the weight of a hollowed out chest. No matter how graceful the bridge we burned, goodbye still hurts. That's the lesson I've learned. Maybe the anger would give me a shield, something to fight without on this field. But it's hard to recover from a love that was kind. There isn't a villain to leave here behind. No slamming doors, no bitter fights, just a quiet goodbye. And these lonely nights, it still hurts, it cuts to the bone. Left completely alone. Goodbye still hurts. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed that's half bare, whispering your name to the cold, empty air. I've got a stack of letters that I'll never send, rewriting the chapters where we hit the end. The clock on the wall is a hammer tonight, pounding away the last of the light. I used to be proud, used to hold my ground, but the silence you left is a deafening sound. I'm collecting the pieces of the things I let slip, watching our forever start to falter and rip. And I've got a million apologies biting my tongue for every cruel word when you were golden and young. A million regrets for the tears that you wept, and all of the promises I never kept. It's a terminal medicine, a mountain of sorry, the tragic conclusion to our beautiful story. And the hardest part of the final goodbye is a million apologies under a black sky. The kitchen is haunted by the way that you laughed before I tore our paper kingdom in half. I was too busy building up my own selfish walls to notice the damage when your teardrop falls. Now I'm swimming in a sea of the things I got wrong, stuck in the verses of a broken heart song. But a million I'm sorry's won't bring back the spark. They won't light a candle in this heavy, deep dark. They won't change the fact that you walked out the door, or make you the person that you were before. Until the break of the dawn, a million apologies, too little, too late. The sound of a pen hitting a desk, followed by a low piano chord. I try to clear out the shelves in the hall and paint over the marks that we made on the wall. I changed up the furniture, bought a new bed, hoping to force your ghost out of my head. My friends take me out to the bright city lights. They tell me I'm doing much better on nights, and my mind understands that you're gone, that we're through. But nobody told the rest of me what to do, because my eyes still look for your car on the street, and my hands still search for your warmth in the sheet. My mind knows the truth, it accepts that we're done. It knows that you've walked and you're loving someone, but the logic gets lost in the beat of my chest. We're stubborn, old memory refuses to rest. The world has moved on and I try to move too, but my heart can't forget you. No, my heart can't forget you. I met someone new at a bookstore downtown. They have a sweet smile and they don't make me frown. We talk about movies and talk about art, and for a split second I feel a new start. But then they laugh right in a specific key, and a wave of your echo comes crashing through me. I find myself pulling my fingers away, because cheating on a memory feels dirty today. How do you unlearn the way that someone breathes? How do you forget how the autumn leaves looked on their coat when the winter came in? Where does the healing actually begin? You can delete the photos, throw out the rain, but you can't stop a heart from remembering. Yeah, my eyes still look for your car on the street, and my hands still search for your warmth in a sheet. My mind knows the truth, it accepts that we're done. It knows that you've walked and you're loving someone, but the logic is lost in the beat of my chest. We're stubborn, old memory refuses to rest. The world has moved on and I try to move too, but my heart can't forget you. No, my heart can't forget you.